All right, welcome back. We've covered a ton of ground on customer relationship management, and today we're going to put it all together. Think of this as the final challenge, your chance to connect all the dots and really see the big picture.
So this isn't just some boring old recap. This is about seeing how all the core ideas of CRM actually lock together to build some seriously powerful business strategies. You ready to see how it all fits? Let's dive in.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the absolute foundation, customer value. Then we'll scale that up to understand the value of your entire customer base. And finally, we'll see how all that machinery drives the biggest business decisions out there. Let's get to it. First up, we've got to go back to basics. At the absolute heart of CRM is this idea of value. But what does that even mean? And more importantly, how do you actually measure it? All right, question number one for you. When we talk about customer value, we're talking about a trade-off. Is it when a customer feels they got A, features for their money, B, benefits for their costs and sacrifices, or C, quality for their time? What do you think?
If you picked B, you nailed it. This is the core of modern marketing right here. Because cost isn't just about the price tag, right? It's everything a customer gives up. Their time, their effort, even the risk they take, all in exchange for the benefits they hope to get.
Okay, great. So we've got a handle on what value feels like. But how do we put a number on it, over the long haul? Which of these formulas is the classic go-to way to calculate customer lifetime value, or CLV? And the answer is A. This formula is a total game changer because it forces us to stop thinking about one-off sales and start seeing customers as long-term financial assets. You're basically taking how much they usually spend, times how often they buy, times how long they stick around. It's a powerful number. All right, let's scale things up a bit. Understanding the value of one single customer is huge because that's the little building block we need for our next big concept, figuring out the total value of all your customers combined. So this next question follows right on the heels of the last one. If CLV is about one customer, customer equity is about everyone. Is it the total discounted sum of their A, lifetime values, B, initial purchases, or C, annual profits? And of course, the answer is A, lifetime values. Think of it this way. If each customer's lifetime value is a single gold coin, then customer equity is the company's entire treasure chest. It's the total financial value of your entire customer base. So how do you feel that treasure chest? Well, one of the key drivers is something called value equity, which is really just a customer's objective, unbiased take on your brand. What factors play into that? Is it price, quality, convenience, or all of the above? And yep, you guessed it. The answer is D, all of these. It's a constant balancing act, isn't it? Customers are always, sometimes without even realizing it, weighing the price against the quality of what they're getting and how easy it is to get it. Nailing that balance is what builds a brand people see as truly valuable. Okay, time for the grand finale. This is where we connect all these dots. We've gone from the value of one person all the way up to the value of the whole company. Now let's plug that into the highest level of business strategy, profit and acquisitions. So for our last question, we're taking CRM and plugging it straight into the world of high finance. When a company buys another profitable company to expand, what do we call that? Is it A, a market merger, B, a strategic acquisition, or C, a hostile takeover?
The answer is B. And this right here is the $1 million or maybe $1 billion connection. A business that is amazing at CRM builds incredible customer equity. That doesn't just mean profit, it means predictable, stable, recurring revenue. And that predictability is exactly what makes a company an incredibly valuable and less risky target for another company looking to grow.
And this is what it looks like in action. From the very first ad someone sees on social media, to the purchase, to the unboxing, to the call they make to customer service 2 years later, every single one of those moments is a chance to build that relationship, to build that value. And when you do that well, you create the kind of predictable profit that makes a company a true powerhouse.
So let's bring it all home. After connecting all of these pieces, from one person's feeling about a product all the way to a multi-billion-dollar corporate deal, hopefully you're starting to see the business world through a whole new lens now.
Look, if there's just one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this. The best businesses on the planet don't just sell stuff. They are masters at building and managing a whole portfolio of valuable long-term customer relationships. That is the real engine of growth.
And I want to leave you with this final thought.
Think about the brands you really love, the ones you go back to again and again without even thinking about it. Which ones have truly earned your loyalty? And more importantly, why? What did they do? If you can answer that, you understand everything we've talked about today. Thanks so much for joining me.